Jack London did it, Robert Louis Stevenson did it, even Ben Franklin did it. What is this magical exercise? Stick around and find out. Hey fellow writers, it's me Maggie, and I am working on a historical fiction manuscript for my MFA under the alias Project 19. And if you want to know why I'm on the webcam today, it's because I'm charging all my electronics just in case we have a freak power outage in the freezing cold. I want to make sure everything's charged up. And what do I do when it's freezing cold? I write. So that's what we're going to be doing today. First on my checklist was historical context for my manuscript. So I have my e-reader, and I'm going to be working on the document that I worked on last night about World War I, which is sort of the crux of my novel, the time period anyway. And let's start the sprint.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now.
92 words in 12 minutes, that's respectable. But I'm going to see if I can at least 1.5 that amount in 24 minutes. I still will probably end up dictating my book. But these are nice little warm-ups for me in order to get to my class deadlines that will be coming up in a couple... Well, actually, I'm on term 1 of my class now. So I have a term, and then I have deadlines for my manuscript. So hopefully these speed tests will help me type a little faster, where I can get some sort of dispensation to dictate. I don't know. I can't tell the future. I wish I could, because that would be really cool. But, like a That's So Raven vibe. Does anybody remember That's So Raven? But alas, alack. Let's do 24 minutes.
Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Alright, I did it. 185 words in 24 minutes. That is doubled plus 1 word. I'm very proud of myself. And I'm going to reward myself by taking a break and listening to an episode of Murder, She Wrote from the Murder, She Wrote marathon going on today. I love watching these mysteries, not because I'm a mystery writer, but because they're just great for plot structure for me. I think they fall into Save the Cat, because Jessica Fletcher always finds the mystery. She's usually trying to, absolve a wrongfully accused person. She's literally saving a cat. So I think, even though it's a mystery, these beat structures should help me get my own historical fiction beat structures figured out. And I found out some really cool stuff because I'm reading the Prelude to the War is what the section's called. And I found out some really cool stuff that I can use in my timeline for my book. Because there is a piece that is like the war hasn't happened yet. So I can use that stuff. I'm just so glad I picked up this book and found out about copywriting in one of my textbooks. Probably in the first class I took for my English major before I switched over. But I guess everything happens for a reason, huh? Alright, Murder, She Wrote it is. I'll see you guys for the 36er in about 45 minutes. I didn't like the fact that they had so many commercials on the channel, so I went looking for Murder, She Wrote on Peacock, and Peacock took Murder, She Wrote off the platform. And I guess that's my Save the Cat lesson for the day, scuppered. But it's okay, because I did find an old Alyssa in the Books offer vlog that she was live dictating, so it did teach me about what I needed to do to dictate, and I'm thinking I'm liking this route to go for my book. But I will do a 36-minute sprint just to see how long it takes me to do how many words. Well, obviously it's going to take me 36 minutes, but how many words I can do within 36 minutes just for kicks and giggles. But yeah, dictating is definitely the way to go. I think I'm going to track my words by day and not by sprint, because by sprint is just depressing. For me, I'm not a very good typist, so it depresses me that I'm only getting like 200, 300 words in a day. I'm sure if you're a better typist than I am, you can get like 1,000 in a day, but not I, said the Maggie. So doing those few pages today helped me realize that a lot of different people had different attitudes about the coming of World War I. Even, I guess it had to do with whether you had fought in another war or not, but I can definitely use that as a source of conflict in my book, and I intend to, but I'm probably going to be dictating the rest of it, because that was just like a chicken pecking at the yard the way I pecked at the keyboard. And if I'm going to do 2 to 3 books a year as a self-publisher, then that's just not going to cut it. So I'm also going to try to do my own creative words instead of copy working. I almost said copywriting, but no, this is not a book that I wrote. This is a historian's masterpiece of about 35 hours. But yeah, copy working, while it has its place, I discovered it to be kind of tedious. So I think the next thing I'm going to work on is characterization, because I have a method that I haven't seen on YouTube yet. I know a lot of people use the Enneagram method, but that's not my method. If you want to know what my method is, then stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for being here for this one. If you want to tell me what your current work in progress is that you might have been working on with me while I did these sprints, put it down in the comments. I'd love to hear about it so I can cheer you on. Thank you for the privilege of your time, and I will see you guys later. Bye.